You are tuned in to Physical Therapy Radio. And now, here's your host, Dr. Joel Eby.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Physical Therapy Radio. I'm Dr. Joel Eby, and today I'm shooting from my home office because we're going to be talking about office ergonomics. I'm going to be doing a three-part video series. First one's going to be on sitting, second one's going to be on standing, and the third one we're going to hit the road. And I'm going to take you guys to a couple places nearby where I found they have a good deal on office furniture, standing desks, and some good chairs. So first we're going to talk about sitting, and to do that we're going to head on downstairs to my wife's office. But before we do that, I want to talk about a couple of misconceptions when it comes to sitting and sitting posture at a desk. So the first misconception, and this is an odd one, is that there is what most people think a correct posture to sit in all the time. And that's really not true. I'm actually going to show you a couple of different ways to sit, because the key to correct posture is always changing your posture. Now, there is some times where there is a situation where you don't have a lot of control in and you do have to sit for a long period of time. So I will kind of show you some ways that if you do have to sit for a long period of time, the best way, what I feel is the best way for most people to sit. But that being said, the best posture is the next posture, meaning being able to constantly move and change your posture is really the best posture. Another common misconception is that sitting is bad for you. And the truth is sitting is not bad for you. It's just that when you're sitting, you're usually not moving. So you need to stand some and you need to sit some, and you need to be able to move back and forth between those positions as often as you want. Another common misconception is that sitting on a yoga ball is the best office chair. That's not true. If you want to do that, you can, go ahead and do it, but do it for a little bit. I mean, it's okay to, use your back and stomach muscles to sit up straight, but you don't want to do that all the time. Sometimes you need to lean back. Sometimes you need to give your back a rest and just lean back. There's nothing wrong with this. Okay, let's head on down to my wife's desk. Let's go. See you, Fernando. Thanks for helping me shoot this video, buddy. Are you sleeping? Okay, there's really only two ways that you can sit. You can either sit upright at the edge of your seat, leaning all the way back. When sitting upright, you need to make sure that your hips are higher than your knees. So you need to make sure you have a chair that can go up or down. Next, make sure that your back isn't too arched with your back muscles working really hard or too slumped. Where you want to be is floating somewhere in the middle. Then I want you to have 1 foot back, 1 foot forward, and then ever so slightly lean forward at the hips so that the weight is resting more into your pelvic floor. Let your stomach out and then relax. In this position, the chair will be holding you up, not the muscles in your low back working so hard to hold you up. Now, after a while, your body will get tired of being in the same position. So that's when it's time to change position. So let's say you get a phone call and you want to talk on the phone. Go ahead and lean back. Now, if you're going to be staying in the leaning back position for a little bit, it's nice to offer your body a little bit of support while you're in that position. You can use towels, or you can even buy foam wedges online that work really well. And so with the towel, you just make yourself a little bit of a wedge like this. That helps to keep that pelvis forward. Then you can also use just a hand towel or face towel just to give your low back just a little bit of support. Scoot yourself in, puts you in a pretty good position for working. Still allows you to lean back with a little bit of support. So there you have it. And like I always say, the best position is the next position. So don't be afraid to experiment with a few different positions. Whatever you need to do to get your work done. Just don't let them get too crazy. You know who we think had the best desk setup? George Costanza from Seinfeld. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a bed underneath their desk?
Oh, this is unbelievable! This is better than my bed at home! Morning, George. Morning, Mr. Wilhelm.
Everybody's seating situation is unique, so please don't be afraid to ask me some questions. The next video will be talking about the standing position and how to use that when using a standing desk. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at the links below, and I'll see you next time.